recommendation through the efforts of various people, this did not happen. Let me give you the technology side. The very people today who are cautioning us on China are the people who allowed 3G and 4G to come from China. It is this government which made sure there was a made in India 5G. And finally, sir, we keep speaking about the border. The border, if today, whether it is the border with Pakistan, whether it is the border with China or any other border, if our military is today able to stand its ground, the kind of massive deployment that we saw on the China border after 2020, it is because our border infrastructure budget has gone up 4 times. Our tunneling, our road building, our bridging has doubled or tripled, and this is a far cry from the period when the thinking was, let's not develop the border because then the Chinese cannot come there. We had 60 years of neglect of the border. Today, in the last 10 years, that neglect has been reversed. There is still a lot of work to be done. So I think people need to understand. And it's not just in India, sir. We have just come back from Maldives. When I hear comments about foreign policy, yesterday, day before yesterday, the Prime Minister was the guest of honor at the Independence Day of Maldives. This is the country which during their time forced an Indian company to leave an airport. That country today has invited India to build 2 new airports. Look at Sri Lanka. If the Hambantota port was built between 2005 and 2008, and at that time it was actually justified as saying that it has no impact on India's interest. So I want, sir, the House to appreciate that the people who are today claiming to be custodians of national security thinking, who say that they are giving warnings, let us look at the record, let us see what they did when they were in office. But now allow me to come back to Operation Sindoor. So I want, sir, to conclude by saying this. The challenge of cross-border terrorism continues, but Operation Sindoor marks a new phase. There is now a new normal. The new normal has 5 points. 1, terrorists will not be treated as proxies. 2, cross-border terrorism will get an appropriate response. 3, terror and talks are not possible together. There will only be talks on terror. 4, not yielding to nuclear blackmail. And finally, terror and good neighborliness cannot coexist. Blood and water cannot flow together. This is our position. So let me conclude, sir, by recognizing the role which this body and the upper house has played during this period in explaining our national position and our national interest on Operation Sindoor. We had, sir, 7 parliamentary delegations which went to 33 countries. Some comments were made about those delegations. I have to tell the honorable member, Arvind Sawantji, I'm sorry, you are completely misinformed. Those delegations were received with great honor. In many cases, the foreign minister of the country met them. Please look at the tweets of people sitting next to you. That itself will tell you. And
इनके बगल वालों से पूछ ले जानकारी.
Sir, these 7 delegations, the delegation led by Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, by Shashi Tharoor ji, by Baijan Panda ji, by Sanjay Kumar Jha ji, by Kannimori ji, by Supriya Sule ji, and by Shrikant Eknath Shinde ji. So these 7 delegations did the nation proud. They across the board, and every member, members of opposition, members of the government, public-spirited citizens, retired diplomats, they were able to explain to the whole world.
रुकेंगे छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए, ब्रेक के बाद होंगे जल्द हाजिर।
शादी दादी का किचन महके जहाँ, गोल्डी किचन किंग मसाले हो वहाँ।
गोल्डी लाए हैं फ्रेश लॉक टेक्नोलॉजी, जो रखे मसालों को हर समय फ्रेश।
क्या आप दुबले पतले कमजोर हैं, आपकी सेहत नहीं बनती, भूख कम लगती है, वजन नहीं बढ़ता? दरअसल मेन बात खाना पीना खाना नहीं है,